Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Caitlin and this is Caitlin Reads and Rambles. I just want to do another sort of weekly update. I know it's a bit late, I've been really busy, so I'm going to explain what's been going on. So let's get to it. So what have I been doing this week? Well, um, it's been a bit of a tricky week because of a few issues, but I think I've been managing well. So, like I've said previously, um, my plan is to take my tablet to work so I can study during my lunch breaks. But the last week or so, I haven't been doing that, and that's because the S Pen, because I've got a Samsung tablet, the tip wasn't responding very well. I wasn't able to write notes very well, and I got in touch with Samsung, and they weren't very helpful at all until I googled it, and somebody mentioned that, oh, it's the tip and you can replace it. So I got in touch with Samsung and they said, oh yeah, you can replace it, that's fine, just find something online and just do that. So I have done that. Um, the S Pen's grey and it had like sort of a black tip, and I got a pack which had like some black tips and some actual white tips as well. So just for a little bit of a change, I put the white tip on, and it was so easy to change. I thought, oh, I'm going to break this, but it's so easy to change and it's so nice to write with now because I can just go ahead and do my notes. So that's that. So I've just been doing my main study when I'm at home, um, doing like sort of tutorials and student hub live sessions and library sessions, and also editing my TMAs as well. So that's what I've been working on. When my S Pen was working, I was studying Charles Dickens, so I was finishing Charles Dickens section off. I was asked to read a part of the set book that we have, but what I did struggle with that is the text was very small, smaller than what modern day sort of books would be. I don't know whether it was intentionally small back in the day or it's just the way that it's being printed, because of there is other stories in that book. So I don't know what the reason is, but I have found I struggle to engage with it. I struggle to retain concentration, especially after work, and I was just falling asleep reading it. So what I thought, I'm just wasting my time here. I'll just carry on with the module materials, both the website and the book, and just work through the activities that it's asking me to do by reading certain sections of the story. So that's what I did do, and it helped me. It allowed me to get through the materials a lot quicker. I wasn't rushing it. I was taking my time with it, trying to understand what it's saying because I think I'm gonna lean on sort of that side to answer my question because I've got to pick two of the four people. So I think Charles Dickens will be one. And then once I'd done that, I moved on to Van Gogh. Now, Van Gogh is, you probably be aware of, is an artist, a painter, and it's, I'm not really into art and interpreting art. I mean, if I like a art, painting, I like it sort of thing. I do like photography. That is a form of art, but I don't really understand the interpretation of paintings and things like that. But I have had some tutorials gone Saturday and also this evening, and a lot of it was actually interpreting art, like getting through ideas, and the tutor was actually going, yeah, you're on the right lines here. It's really good what you're picking out here. And the more you look at it, the more you can sort of find meanings behind it, and it helped that we're bouncing ideas off each other because it was like, oh, that's that, oh, that's that. And even I said, like, on one of them, I'm not going to say what I said actually because I don't want to spoil it for people, but I said this idea, and I was like, is this foreshadowing this? And they were like, yes, you're on the right lines here. And then somebody else went, yeah, you're right, yeah. Oh, I've spotted this. Could this be linked here? So For somebody who hasn't really interpreted art, I found doing the tutorials really helped to gain an understanding that. Of course, you need to have like sort of underpinning of the history and the background of the person. That really does help a lot. So, I worked through the Van Gogh section, and now my next sort of thing I need to do is to really work on my tutor marked assignments. So I've already done sort of a draft. I did do a sort of like a look like a look over of my draft of my first version that I'm picking, which is actually Cleopatra. Um, and I've got the words down. I am still over the word count, but it's just so difficult to try and encapsulate all the information that you learned into answering the question, because of course I'm not expecting great results. I'm not expecting like massive marks. I don't want to like have like a first in my first assignment. I'm not expecting that. Don't get me wrong, but I do want to have at least a 40% pass rate, because I don't want to have to make it up on other subject areas where I'm not really strong enough on, which I think will be in the second block. I might struggle on because it's areas that I don't really know that well. So it's like music, philosophy, art, and creative writing, English literature. I'm not too strong on, so I do want to have good marks, but then I don't want to have. I don't expect to have like a first sort of level mark. So I need to work on that. I have, like I said, done a like sort of whittled down the content of that. My second part of it, I have had the tutorial for it tonight. What I do need to do is to review over the tutorial again and to actually pick out the information that I need for the particular question. And the tutor was very helpful. She she like reassured me that it's okay if I don't do this sort of thing, because bear in mind you only have a very small like um number of words to do it in. So that's what I need to do. And my deadline for to submit the assignment is the 12th of November. But you have to remember, I've said in my previous videos that I'm going to be unavailable for a lot of the time in November, so I do need to submit it before the actual submission date. I can't wait to share what I've actually been, why I'm unavailable. It's just a very weird thing. I've got to try and catch myself from saying the reason why I'm unavailable. So yeah, that's just basically what I've been doing this week. So honestly, doing all of this is, it's like, it might sound like a lot, but having a good routine in place really does help. If you are thinking about doing this module or this degree, or if you're currently doing it and right now you're in the same sort of time period as like I am now, like as I am now, please, please, please don't worry if you're not as far ahead as me in terms of reading the module materials. Please don't think, oh, I should be like this far ahead, or am I doing something wrong? You're not doing something wrong as long as you're sort of following the Open University sort of timeline on the study planner. You're doing great. I am doing this for my personal reasons, and it will be revealed after November. And yeah, just please don't compare yourself to me on my journey. Your journey will be different. Yes, we're doing the same sort of content and probably the similar sort of questions, but please don't compare your journey to mine. Everybody's got different commitments. They've got childcare issues, work issues, health issues, personal issues. There's a whole vast of reasons, but please don't compare your journey to mine. Everybody's path is different, but I'm hoping to do these videos to try and inspire people and show not how difficult Open University is, but how I want to just have a sense of realism like be realistic of what the degree entails, and yeah, having a good routine really does help. Having a set time to study really does help. Um, of course, that's going to be difficult if you work different shifts, or if you've got children and you've got children who are ill, or like they just don't want to go to bed, or yeah, things like that. You're just constantly disturbed. Just if you can, try and have a set time to just sit down and study, because yeah, I don't really watch TV that much now. Maybe just on the weekends, but like this is sort of my hobby sort of thing. It's something I'm doing in my free time. So yeah, this it doesn't feel like a chore to me, because it's something I enjoy doing, and I enjoy engaging with other people on the Discord channels and on the Facebook groups. Just yeah, I just enjoy it. It's an alternative version of university, and it's great for those people who like in because stereotypically university has that great like sort of social scene, and cause you go to like pubs and clubs and things like that. But if you're the kind of person who just wants to learn, or you just want to dip in and out of social sort of things, you can with the Open University. Nobody's forcing you to be social, or if you just don't feel like engaging with people that day, that's absolutely fine. That's what's great about the Open University. You can do it your way. You don't have to do it in another person's way, or in a set routine like what a brick uni would be. You don't have to be at certain places at certain times. You can just do it when you want to do it, as long as you meet the deadlines. That's a very, very important thing to remember. Just because it's an alternative university, you still have deadlines. So please, please remember that. But yeah, I will just shut up now because I am rambling on too much. So yeah, that's what I've been up to this week. If you got any questions, please let me know. I haven't really had that many comments, but please let me know if you got any questions, and hopefully see you sometime next week. Bye.